surprise. Hello.
Hello.
You're Sean.
You're Ilana.
Quack, quack. We are the ducks for Down Under Cruises.
Welcome aboard, folks. It's called Technicals. And no, Larry, shut up. First in the chat today was Meg. Welcome aboard, Meg. Yeah, you came in at a decent hour, and so you have actually scored the Fair Star onboard credit points.
Well, interesting. We've given those away so many times that no one's taken up the offer.
Well,
that was surprising.
Well, there's another surprise.
Oh, is there? Oh, okay.
The first surprise is that
you've got to find the ship first.
That's it. It's on some beach in India or something.
The bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Second in the chat was Rob from Cruising on the High Seas. Welcome aboard.
Welcome,
We've got
Rob.
Crystal from Destinations
Hey,
Delight.
Crystal.
How you doing, Crystal? Hope everything is going well with the Kenny Kingsport project.
Indeed.
1402, John. Welcome aboard. We'll be listening as you drive to work. Keep you entertained.
Oh, well, let's.
Well, you've got a couple of smileys there with you, so yes, definitely you'll be entertained. Like our entrance again. Excuse me. Nick, your flight to Germany leaves in 43 days. You have to fly from Minneapolis to Atlanta and then on to Munich.
Yeah.
I hope you will have some spaghetti ice waiting for you.
Fantastic. That's exciting.
Who else have we got in there? We've got a couple of people chatting with each other. Paul, welcome aboard. Nice to have you here.
G'day,
Ryan. How
nice
you going, buddy? It's been ages. It's been at least since we've been there, so at least a month and a bit. So nice to have you on board.
G'day, Josh.
Josh, if that's Josh and the lovely Chastity.
Hello there.
Welcome aboard, folks. Nice to have you here. Let's see, a couple of others saying g'day to each other, which is nice to see. SCT, welcome aboard, guys. Nice to have you here. Hey, folks, I'm sorry I missed your whining night tonight. We ran out of our red, so I couldn't whine with you.
Hang on, he's very good at whining.
Yeah. What?
Is that with a H or an I? Just an I or with a H?
W-I-N. He's got
not W-H-I.
He's got the silent D on the end. You know, whine down.
We can do plenty of whining, I can tell you.
Yeah, we can. Okay. Again, a couple of people saying good day to each other, and I'm just going through very quickly. We've got Michael Ann. Welcome aboard, Michael Ann. Nice to have you here. Bonbini. Excuse me. Bonbini, you finished on time. I loved your live stream, but you finished on time. I'm shocked.
Don't be like that.
Well, I am. Usually they keep us waiting, but
well,
glad to have you on board. Hey, Alyssa, how are you?
Hello.
Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. Yeah, I think it was a great.
We never know. We've got some computer.
Don't go there.
Gremlins, possibly.
Don't go there. G'day, Laurie. Nice to have you here. How are you? Nice to see you.
Hello,
you beautiful person.
People,
welcome aboard,
person.
B. Yeah, nice to have you here. Yeah.
Cheek.
Leave her cheek alone.
Squeeze.
Again, a couple of people saying g'day to each other. Via saying she's listening in. So, g'day, Sean and Ilana. Miss you both.
Well, we miss you too.
We miss you too.
I can tell you right now.
Yeah, and good to hear. Good to hear with the wine down. Rob, none of your business.
But she beat
you in, and she was fair and square. G'day, Bentleigh. How are you? Happy Friday night for everyone else, and happy
belated birthday, by the way. Yes. I'm sorry, we are a couple of days late. Apologies, but happy belated.
We do know you turned 21, so that's good. A few minutes after the thumbnail.
Meg was straight onto it.
Yeah, she was like a. Yeah, shut up, Sean.
Sometimes I really would like to know what goes on in your head sometimes.
Come on, I don't even know what goes on in my head. How should you know?
Please believe it or not. It's a great mystery.
Or not. Well, if it isn't Herr Darien Vigette, welcome aboard. We heard the word spaghetti ice, so we stayed in.
And alles wunderbar.
Alles wunderbar. Entschuldigung. We won't do it again. We got Danny D, the super supporter. Welcome aboard,
Danny. Nice to see you again. Appreciate it.
Yep. All right. How do you solve a marsupial argument? Trial by wombat. Yep. Okay. Okay. Matt's taken over from Philip. Methinks. Okay. So, couple of g'days. Meg is saying, don't feed the gremlins after midnight, please.
No.
Yep. Nope. Okay. Now we're aware. We got, again, a couple of people saying g'day to each other. And I think we've almost caught up.
No. Up.
Up.
And up. One more.
Oh, so Daniel.
Nice to see you.
Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. How is the lovely Mrs. Daniel Phillips?
How's Nat?
I mean, Fields.
What? Right there?
Fields.
I apologise for him. How's Nancy?
It's been a long week.
And hope California is looking lovely at this time of the year.
Yes. Danny is saying no problem, Michael Ann and Blanket. Hello, listening for a bit, making a Lego for Big Brother's Christmas gift. Well, that's going to be nice.
Wow.
Okay.
Loaf and mashed potatoes.
Okay.
Oh, very nice.
Sounds yum.
Oh, we had our usual
Yeah.
weekend omelette.
G'day, Cruise Vet. Welcome aboard.
Hello.
Nice to have you here, buddy. Just watching some interesting stuff. I'll get into that a little later on. Couple of saying g'days. Rob again.
Oh, someone's okay.
Yeah, someone what?
It's all right. Do we have to spell things, do we?
No, I mean he is, but I'm not.
Okay,
so
no.
I'll leave that be. Because I can't read that long. Nick is saying that he will be getting spaghetti ice.
Good. You get spaghetti ice in Melbourne too.
Yep, you can. Just come on down and fetch it. Miss Nancy's a little under the weather. That's no good.
Sorry to hear that.
Wish her our best.
Hope all is well.
G'day, Ocean to Ocean. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. It was great to see you live the other day and be a part of it in the chat, even though I was at work. Don't tell anybody. Michael Ann saying to Rob, Rob, you need time. You timed people out for that silliness last night. Yes.
Okay. Well, he can maybe get a taste of his own medicine today.
Yeah. Daniel is saying that they're getting ready to sail next Sunday on the NCL Joy. Just trying to be healthy by then. Yeah, that's hard.
Where are you off to on the lovely NCL
Yes,
Joy?
it'll be nice to know. V is saying that they're looking forward to all the shorts and the food reviews. Yeah.
From Nick. What's our countdown? How many days have we got till our next cruise?
Okay, so there's 15 days to Christmas, 21 days to New Year's, and then the Fantastic Studios group cruise is in 92 days.
Fantastic.
We sail in 108.
Wow, 108 days.
Yeah.
But you know what? It feels like we haven't even been on a cruise.
You know what? I was feeling that way.
Like we've come back.
And
we had terrible jet lag for like 4 weeks.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, where did it go?
Exactly. It was just like weird.
So we have been living vicariously through all the shorts that we've been watching, all the fantastic vlogs.
Yeah.
Saw John's today. Lovely.
Bernay is saying April Fool's Day here because predictions of a rainstorm this week in Southern California.
Hang on, isn't there a song about it never rains in California?
Yeah.
The girls, don't they warn you?
Yep, that's right.
Is that all a myth? Is that a hit and myth?
Yes, Nick, it's very true. Of course, Darian shows up whenever the words spaghetti ice are mentioned.
It's got
those
radars when he hears that word.
And also there's another set of words that always come, that always brings him in, the word fresh. Okay, Michael Ann is keeping her wrench polished. That's good.
Good on you, Michael Ann.
I appreciate that. Nick's saying it's snowing where he is. Ocean to ocean, man. Thank you very much. It was great to learn and mix with you guys. It was fantastic. Really enjoyed it. Yeah, Rob, 93 days. Okay, I got to be corrected again. V is saying needs a bigger calendar to keep up.
It could be worse.
Yeah.
You could be Dewey.
Yeah, you could be Dewey. Oh my God. Poor guy. Daniel's saying jet lag is a killer. Yeah, it is actually.
I tell you what, we have never had jet lag like this before.
And V is saying like you blinked and it was done.
It was, yes.
Yes. Nick is saying he's not uploading anything to YouTube from his trip. It's too unpolite.
No, fair enough. I think that's a great idea. Just enjoy.
Daniel is telling us that it's going to rain tomorrow.
It does rain in California.
And Sunday. So we didn't know that. There we go. There we go.
Fresh.
There we go. You just mention it and there he is. V, once is enough. Hearts from V. I think I've caught up.
I think you have.
I think I have. Okay. Oh, V is expecting them to be emailed to her, please, Nick. Thank you very much. Email her the pics. All right. So this is Christmas. And what have we done?
Oh, hello, Najuma. Well, what have we done? Well, we've had a cruise this year. Yay! Finally got on a ship.
But have we booked anything for the future? Has anybody else booked anything for the short term?
I'm sure there are plenty of people who have booked things or about to go somewhere special. Well, we have booked. We are going.
Yeah, we are. I'm just curious if anybody else is as well.
And just waiting for January for that itinerary for our New Year cruise, which we're inviting as many people as we can to come on with us out of Sydney.
Well, we know that there is a Royal Caribbean ship that will be in, and they do have an itinerary.
And a celebrity as well.
Celebrity, I beg your pardon. It was a celebrity, not a Royal Caribbean. It was a celebrity ship. And that celebrity ship doesn't have an itinerary, but we're waiting to see what the other ships are that are coming in, just to see whether or not there's a nicer itinerary for what we want to do. But it's going to be absolutely awesome.
Because we are aiming for the South Pacific.
Correct.
We're aiming for Noumea, Vanuatu, and Fiji. So all you scubas and snorkelers, ideal.
Absolutely.
Vanuatu is world class for beautiful underwater scenery.
Daniel is saying that he's got a bunch booked. Ooh. They've got a bunch booked, and just got one cancelled as well. Now, did you cancel it, or did the cruise line cancel it? And if so, why?
It's not the kind of. Is it the Jubilee? It's been delayed now.
Why's that?
The rollout of the new ship.
The rollout.
Is it that one?
Cruise Vet, 79 days till Allure of the Seas.
Nice. Oh,
that's going to be awesome.
That's lovely.
Meg is booked on a cruise for next Christmas. Does that count? Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
What's the cruise ship? What's the cruise line and what's the itinerary?
Where are you going?
Laurie, yes.
Yes, okay, you've got something booked.
So what's booked? What are you doing? Where are you going? Rob, I've booked one last week and going to be booking one by tomorrow.
Oh.
That's going to be awesome. Where and when? G'day, Jeffrey, Jamestown Baseball Commissioner.
G'day.
How are you? Nice to see you on board. Okay, again, a couple of people saying g'day. Who's that? Okay, we'll see. Daniel's saying yes, it is the Jubilee. Awesome. Do they know why it's been delayed?
I just caught a brief glimpse of the headline about it being delayed, but don't know more than that.
And Rob is saying then one every day after tomorrow for the next 52 weeks. Well, that'll be a bucket load of things to be booking. V is saying, Sweet Najuma in the house. When and where is your next adventure to?
I think she might have the bug now.
Yeah, she's got the bug. I'll tell you what, it was nice having a quick chat with her during the week. It was fun. Rob, no for me, in for us to guess. For him to know and for us to guess. Okay.
Radio Jonesy.
G'day, Jonesy. Welcome aboard the Regatta Dock today in Burnie. Guess what? In Melbourne right now, we've got the Queen Elizabeth.
Have we? It's a nice day. We should go for a drive.
I believe that in Sydney, they've got the Quantum of the Seas right now.
That'd be a nice view.
Which is due to sail out this afternoon. It came in last night.
We'll have to look at the harbour webcam for that, won't we?
That's right.
That'd be beautiful.
So Meg has gone the Carnival Sunshine out of Charleston to Half Moon Key and Nassau. That'll be nice.
Okay, I'm conflicted. Do we say Nassau or Nassau?
I'm conflicted. Do we say Half Moon Key or Half Moon Key?
Okay, yes.
I'm conflicted. Do we say Carnival?
Do we say tomatoes or do we say tomatoes?
Tomato, right. G'day, Jonesy from V. Lowry. As long as my health is good and all is smooth, she will be heading to Turkey in April.
Fantastic.
Oh, my
That'll be
goodness.
Amazing.
Yep, that'll be real fun. All right. Bernade's got a question. Do you know what is the very last minute, can a person hop on a cruise? As you know, plans don't work for Very does. In actual fact, if you pay the money today and the ship sails this afternoon, you can go on the ship.
Can you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It depends on. Well, that's what. That's pretty much what Glenn and Sarah did.
That's true. They booked that back to back pretty much the night before our disembarkation.
Correct.
Okay, Daniel, just backlog delay, no real idea, but going to move it as far out as I can to not get cancelled again.
At least it's not well, let me say this. At least it's not a cancellation. At least it's just
or a postponement.
It's a postponement.
Sort of
yeah.
The only thing is they might change their itinerary because of the dates now are going to be different, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know, there might be bookings at other docks. In the meantime, anyway.
So Magnificent Darian with Germany is saying that's nice. No, sorry. I do that all the time to you, Darian, but I want people to know you are magnificent. Bernie is saying to Laurie, that's fabulous. Jonesy is saying that's here next week. Which one? The Queen Elizabeth or the Quantum of the Seas? Laurie is saying thanks to Bernie, and V is saying, where do I sign up to be moonlighting as a portable worker, aka lost Canadian traveller on all of these cruise ships? V, I don't think they could handle you.
There's a new ship out now. You buy an apartment.
Oh, yes.
Have you seen that?
No.
And I can't think what it's called. It looks amazing. They've got apartments and you can live on it now. It's a beautiful looking thing.
Seriously? V thinks she needs to become a WA work agent as TA. WA?
Versus, I don't know what WA is.
W work agent versus TA. Okay. We'll learn. Najuma is saying that she's going to book the Carnival Venezia next week for August.
Oh, Venezia.
My goodness. That is going to be awesome. Real awesome. Okay, let me see.
V, what? I don't know. You're watching me and I don't know why. Well, because I don't know what WA is.
Yes.
Sorry.
Darian, and the feeling is mutual, kind sir. Oh, thank you, sir. See, you are magnificent, Darian. It's yes, the Queen Elizabeth is on Sunday morning. Awesome.
I want to know if anyone's cruised over Christmas period, actually on being on a ship on Christmas Day, and what that's like.
Yeah. What, Ilana? I can park my teardrop on that ship.
Oh, as in, the one that you live on. Yes, but they're very expensive apartments.
Yes, they are huge. Jonesy saying good day to Darian. Ajuma. Italy is awesome. I would. You will not regret that.
Did you say she's sorry? Did she say is she going to Italy?
She's not going to Venezia. She's going
No,
on
the Carnival Venezia, which is one of the previous Costa ships.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I know TA's travel agent. It was the WA. Work agent, sorry.
Oh, work agent.
I'm sorry. Got you now.
Okay. I will let you know next year, Ilana.
Okay. Sorry, I think I've lost the plot.
Yeah, okay. It's Italy themed. Yes, it is.
Yes, it's a bit of a shock to the system, those ships, apparently. Even though they've gone to Carnival, they're still very much the Costa
format.
The Costa interiors. We saw we were watching a vlog.
Yeah, on the Carnival Luminosa.
On the Luminosa, yes. It's a very interesting, shall I say, colour schemes.
Well, let's put it this way.
Fabrics
the externals may have changed slightly, like the funnel's been painted in the Carnival colours.
Yeah, and it's got the livery.
But it's still got
very much
the Costa shape and design.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's going to be exciting stuff.
Yeah. So don't expect when you step on it to it's going to be like obvious Carnival from the inside.
Thank you, Jonesy. Much appreciated.
Yes, thank you very much. That's
much
important to us. Thank you.
Yes. And for those that are in the background, please, guys, there is that little button at the bottom there that says subscribe. Can you please press that button and hit the bell?
If you haven't, it does help the channel.
Yeah. We're free and easy. And just hitting that button is, like us, free. Well, I'm easy. I don't know about you.
Oh, well, speak for yourself. In what respect are you talking about?
Rob,
not now.
Don't try and ring me while I'm on the live stream. Thank you very much. Benet is saying, just wanted to say you all got the cruise bug. Yes, we did. Sure, absolutely.
Do you know what? You can't help it.
No, you can't.
I'm sure there are people who get on a ship and don't like.
Yep.
But that's wow.
Michael Ann, I'd love to cruise again. Not sure if she'd go on anything bigger than the Horizon.
I agree.
But you know what?
That's what I think too.
Yeah, we're pretty much in the same boat.
You said that you would love to try one of those. What class are those huge people who've done Royal Caribbean?
Look.
Is it Oasis class?
Yeah.
Those huge, like the icon, the new icon of the seas?
But I'm willing to try anything once. I'm willing to try anything once.
My issue is I want to feel like I'm on a ship on the water. If you can't see the ocean while you're on a ship, I don't know what the point is. I could just stay home in the burbs and look up at all the high rise around me.
Okay.
I know you go to beautiful places, but I want a feeling. I like to see the water.
Yep. No, you're right.
And not just step onto. It's just. I know. I'm sorry. I've got strong opinions, but that's my opinion.
Hang on. I just need to tell John. 14:25. He stopped at the traffic light.
Okay. Thank you. Noted.
Yep.
Noted for the history books.
Benet is saying twice if you like it. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
but,
yes. No, don't do that.
No, don't do anything rash.
Don't press that button twice.
Yeah. I know why she said. I'll come back to that in a second. G'day, Paul. How are you? Nice to see you, buddy. I hope you're driving safe. Now, the reason why Benet may have said twice if you like it is the thumbs down button.
Yes, it's not active.
If you press it once, try pressing it twice if you don't like it that much. It would help.
Oh. Thumbs down?
Yeah. Oh. Press it twice and see what happens.
Oh, shall I?
Oh, seriously? I
thought they deactivated that. Pacific Islands right now. Now, by the way, Fiji requires vaccinated passengers only.
Yeah.
Mm.
His mate got a last-minute deal.
We're not jealous much.
No. Yes.
We had very sad news this week from Fiji.
Yeah, we did.
We had our lovely man, Bruce, from the travel agency Discover My Fiji, or their tourism. It's a tourism company where they do tours.
Mm.
And Bruce looked after us when we were last in Fiji, and apparently he did pass away last week.
Apparently, yeah. What a shame.
He wasn't an old. I don't know why. He must. Hopefully, that it was all peaceful and whatever. But I hope he wasn't a result of an accident or anything. But anyway, yes, very sad news. I'm babbling on.
Jonesy said that his mate said the ship was half full. I can understand that one because of some of the limitations.
It's nice to have the ship half full, actually.
Talking about the limitations, unfortunately, folks, if you're going on a cruise ship out of Australia or coming into Australia on the cruise ship, you need to test.
Yes, we're all back to this nonsense now at the moment.
Yep. If you're coming in on an aircraft, bring it in.
Yes. No problem whatsoever. And your masks are back on, etc.
Thank you for that, Meg. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe over here at Helping Hands for Cruising well. Thank you for that, Meg.
And thank you to all those who have subscribed to Helping Hands.
Yes.
We reached a really lovely milestone with our subscribers, but we want to keep that increasing as we move forward.
Yep.
So that's wonderful.
And by the way, talking about Helping Hands, there will be some new material coming out on the Helping Hands for Cruising YouTube channel. I'm not going to tell you anything about it.
No, just people can go for themselves and please subscribe and make a comment too. That would be wonderful.
We've got Josh with
some thank you for Bruce. Thank you. Thank you. He was such a lovely man.
He was actually. I remember when we went to Suva and he met us there, and he just actually was it Suva, the other place he took us to, the
Lautoka,
where we went to have that carver.
That was Suva.
Suva.
That was after we did our.
He went out of his way and he kept on pushing stuff in front of us, like food and carver, and it was great. We had a good time.
Yeah,
really good time. So,
did you like the carver? You were getting a little bit. Did you get a little bit woo-hoo-hoo? It's like magic. It's almost not that I've had magic mushrooms, but no, it didn't. It didn't do anything for you.
It tasted. I mean,
like mud.
It tasted like mud.
Dirty
dishwater.
Soap and underpants washing water.
It was okay. It didn't do anything for me.
You probably didn't have enough.
Well, you were there with me.
Yeah, well, I didn't have the carver. I've had enough times to know what it can do.
Yeah, but
you had a slightly numb mouth.
That's about it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then I tried to blow the conch. That was fun.
Mm.
Anyway, so some people have got cruises booked. I had the privilege of being on a Zoom session this morning with the guys from Innocence Abroad and Arthur's Cruises and about 6 or 8 other cruise channels, and we were having a bit of a chat about things going on, and the basic chat was about some of the new P&O ships out of the UK, not the Aussie ones, ones like the Iona and a couple of others.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, how they are changing their mindset as to the sort of people they're looking to bring on board the ship.
As in passengers,
As the type of passengers.
What are they looking?
They were looking at trying to get the youngsters who were running around and doing crazy things, because what they were saying was that on some of those ships, there were no activities that were organised for daytime.
For the younger ones?
They have kids? For anybody.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was
more
you drink your head off, you'd get drunk, and then you sleep the day away. That was the kind of feeling that I got.
We'll have to ask Glenn and Sarah, because they've actually been on one of those ships.
Yeah, so it was actually quite an interesting discussion.
John, you almost hit a large deer. Just take it easy there, please.
Dear. Okay, shut up, Sean.
The carver.
No, it wasn't like Vegemite.
No. It's a root, the Youngona plant, and they soak it in water, and then through a muslin cloth they squeeze it out, and they drink in through coconut shells, and it's sort of got a slight, it's not an alcoholic property, but a slight drug-inducing properties that numb your mouth and
a few other things as well. Daniel is saying now a large beer. Well, first it was large deer, now it's large beer. Okay. So as long as you're okay, you're safe.
And the deer's okay. That's the main thing.
Everybody's safe, healthy, and happy. John, we are praying for you.
Jonesy's had the carver.
Yes, carver. I've been there, done that.
I have a carver bowl somewhere. The tanoa somewhere.
Yeah, and
we could have a meki. Fijian
a
ceremony.
Or a Mickey.
Put the old music on. It's a carver.
Do you know how to make the carver?
Oh, I'm sure we could figure it out. It's always on YouTube.
Jonesy, you want to come around and give us a hand?
Oh, I know. We've got a Fijian friend. Just realised. Remembered. Martha.
Martha? Okay.
Excellent Martha.
Okay.
She'd know how to make it.
Yeah. And then she'd say, you really want to drink that? If anybody's interested, what's behind us is that's a shot taken from Sydney when we were there in 2018.
That's right. Just before we were getting on the Sun Princess to take us to Fiji.
Yeah.
And that was a carnival.
That's the Carnival Splendor.
The Splendor, was it? Yep.
Yep. Sailing out of Sydney Heads.
Yes, we were just happened to be sitting on the rocks there, and that's what came past.
And I figured this was a great shot because those of you that are coming in for January of 25, that's the view you could be seeing.
Brilliant. It's so beautiful, honestly. The harbour is stunning.
But that's about it.
I know we're Melburnians, but Sydney really is beautiful. It's a beautiful city.
It would be nice if you did, Daniel, come in for January. We're looking at getting people here for New Year's Eve 2024. And then a couple of days later, we're on a cruise ship out of there in January, just after New Year's Eve, because we'll be watching the fireworks, and then heading up to the South Pacific. It will be absolutely amazing.
Well, we hope it'll be a couple of days later. That's the problem with finding an itinerary.
One that suits, along with creating a budget that suits.
Because just be aware that we're looking at a cruise that's probably going to be about between 10 and 14 days. Probably about 12 or 13.
So
because you can't get anywhere from Australia in under that amount of time there and back and have a decent cruise.
Yeah. For us to sail anywhere is at least 2 days, 2 to 3 days. Then there's the itinerary, and then you sail back, which is another 2 to 3 days, depending on where you're going and where you're coming from.
And then our next choice is probably New Zealand. And then I think third would be up the coast of Queensland to the Great Barrier Reef, probably.
Yeah, but that's a short one. That's only
15 days. Not if it goes right up to... Sorry. Go to Papua New Guinea.
Yep.
Maybe.
If
it goes up to Papua and back.
Or we could do the circumnavigation.
Right.
28 days.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Then we don't need passports.
No, true.
Unless it goes to Vanuatu or Papua New Guinea.
Anyway. So they're our three ideas for the moment.
John just missed getting hit by a meteor.
Where are you driving?
It's definitely not in Florida.
So next is not a UFO. You're not driving in the is it area? What's it called? Area 51 or whatever it is.
Yeah. No, he's New Hampshire.
That's right.
Jonesy, a long time ago, he played cricket and was selected to play for a Newcastle invitation versus Fiji national team. Boy, the party went into Monday. Yeah, I can imagine.
So you were meckeying all week.
Yeah.
Long term.
YouTube investigation department back monitoring the chat once again.
Okay.
Thanks, Rob. G'day, Todd. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. Nice to see you. We're busy talking about this is Christmas. What have you got planned shortly? The only troll is you, my friend. Seriously. I'll put him out. You can put him out better than me because I can't do it from here. Michael Ann. Hello, Rob. Yep, that's right. See, everybody knows you, Rob. Seriously. All right. Stream Elements are saying, welcome to Brunch with the Down Under Cruisers. Please support the channel so we can support Helping Hands for Cruising. I believe there's some really great stuff happening with Helping Hands right now. The Kenny's Kingsport project, bucket load of things have gone underway. They've made some huge changes to Kenny's life, which have been for the best. And if Crystal's still in the chat, she can drop you guys a link as to where you can find out more details. But that has been an absolutely awesome affair, and they've
people
done a
down
great
there
effort.
are incredible.
So take our hat off to them.
Yep.
G'day, Michigan Carol. How are you? This is my beautiful wife, Ilana, and she is beautiful, even though she doesn't like me saying it.
Hello, Michigan Carol.
This is...
yes, our next Helping Hands cruise. Thank you. Okay, Todd's talking about... Maybe the Fintastic cruise.
Fantastic cruise. That's awesome.
Brilliant, yes.
And we're having cancer removal surgery for... that's a shame. But the outcome is great and no chemo. So that is
wonderful.
A Christmas... Oh, that's beautiful.
That certainly is. That's wonderful.
That is the best news ever.
Well, we cross fingers and toes.
Absolutely.
So speaking of the Fintastic, that's the next Helping Hands cruise.
That's the next Helping Hands cruise. That's in exactly 92 days. We know that you guys are going to have an absolute ball because we know that there are going to be 2 recipients going on there. Not only James Catanese and his wife, but also Amber and Scott from Kicking a Country are also going on that cruise as recipients. So it's going to be absolutely amazing.
And we know that the hosts too, and they're not bad either.
Yep.
That couple called Matt and Kimbra.
Rob, I believe you thousands wouldn't.
Yeah.
And if you did, you'd kick them out anyway. So there we go. So
it's interesting, Rob.
Thank you, Meg. There's the Facebook link to Kingsport.
Yes, thank you.
You were going to say before.
No, it's interesting that Rob disappeared as soon when the YouTube police came on.
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely. And Rob needs to be very careful because he will face time for impersonating an officer. Michael Ann says, Rob, you already admitted that was you on another live. Yep. There you go. Well.
Welcome, Alison and Gordon.
Yes. We only have a few cruises booked. We'll need to book more soon. Absolutely.
Hang on. A few. How many is a few?
All right. Are you... Okay. How many is a few, and are you trying to rival Dewey?
I don't think Dewey's got no competition whatsoever.
Michigan Carol is saying, hi, Ilana.
A
pleasure. Okay, V. And yes, Todd, best news, still send you and wife some prayers.
Absolutely.
And hearts, love.
Absolutely.
Okay, so Todd is saying that about the 2025 cruise, needs to tell his wife about it. Well, tell her. Just bloody well get here. It's going to be fun. Crystal, yes, super amazing, and I can't wait to party with everyone. Yeah, it's going to be one big party, that cruise.
Wish we could go on it, but
yes, you were, Rob. You were always
yes,
here,
you
but in
were.
a
You just went
different.
very quiet, did you?
Yes, yes. We believe you.
Okay, many wouldn't.
Yes, thousands wouldn't. Um, Crystal to Meg, did you see how to pack trash? Yeah, I saw that short as well. That was really interesting. And from Gordon and Ellison, thank you very much. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you guys here. Um, just not chatting.
Okay.
Yeah. I believe you. We believe you. Okay, so some people saying good day to each other, which is awesome. And Todd, where do I find the group cruise link for 2025? Is there a link? Okay,
not yet.
So let me just recap. At the moment, we are waiting on all the itineraries from all the ships to drop. As a result,
and that should be, I believe, January.
Yep.
Actually, Alison, you might know when the 24-25 Princess itineraries coming out. And other itineraries. Those who are travel agents might have better information than us.
Yep, because we just keep going to the
we just keep looking and trying to
look.
Yep.
But having said that, it will be out, and as soon as it's out and everything's put together, we will put the link together and get it out to everybody. We are definitely looking forward to having the most amazing group cruise. So come on board. We still have to find a recipient for that particular cruise, but I've got an idea where we might go to source, and that will be awesome. We all know that. Okay, lotion on the Lido won't be your cup of tea, Crystal. Interesting. All right, Crystal is saying, take 4. I feel the dumpster. Love Allies almost fell off the thing being a show off. Made my heart stop. Crime doesn't pay. Awesome, Todd. Looking forward to having you on board with us.
Fantastic. As soon as we know, we will put it out there. It's just a wee bit early right now.
Yep. A few people are a bit concerned for Crystal. Okay, so Sharon, Alison and Gordon are going. Some of the Alaska itineraries were just now released. Alison did a video today about those. Thanks, Gordon.
That's nice. We're looking more for our part of the world.
Yep. Is Kenny lurking? Always lurking.
Lurking, always.
Crystal, glad you didn't fall off that dumpster. That's not a nice thing to say about the dumpster. Falling off it. Anyway, so I know she's got a laugh working up underneath that mouth of hers, but she's hiding it behind the microphone, and just so that she's making out that I'm not doing it funny. No. I know my wife. No. I know my wife. Okay, so all right, okay. And for those that are talking about the up and coming Fantastic Cruising group cruise, here's a brief video on that.
Wow.
There we go.
Fantastic.
It's going to be an amazing cruise, that one, for those that are on it. We're a bit sorry that we're not going to be on it ourselves, but you know what? We would love to go, and you guys are going to have absolute fun, an amazing time. Now, I noticed that Halfwood's popped in. G'day, Halfwood. How you going, buddy? Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here.
Good afternoon.
Yes,
I know, Sean. That's
ma'am.
what I always say, V. Sean.
Okay.
What's he done now?
Meg has put up the email for Kimbra.
Thanks, Meg.
Yep. Thanks, Meg.
If you're interested in that, the
Absolutely.
Fantastic Group Cruise, please get in touch with Kimbra.
Yep.
And she will take care of you and your booking.
And the more people we get on board that group cruise, the better, because having 2 recipients there, it's certainly going to help with Helping Hands for Cruising, get the name out there and spread and all that sort of stuff.
And you'll have a lot of fun.
Jonesy has got Alaska on his bucket list.
I'd like to do that. It's too cold for Sean, though. He'll complain non-stop about how cold it is.
John just ran over a turtle.
A turtle?
Oh, seriously.
Mm.
And
I think
Rob asked a very good question there.
I think,
Why,
John, are you sure you haven't been on the carver, John?
Yeah, it must be the carver. Well, g'day, Boomer. How are you,
Boomer?
buddy? Nice to see you. How's Lance? Hope he's okay. Bernay saying g'day to Lance as well. Yeah, so that's good to see. Yes, so Lance, you're busy tripping around the US, so I hope your trip is going well and safe. G'day, Amy. You're at work. Wanted to stop in and say hi. I'm glad you did. Nice to have you here.
She's walkabout in the outback.
She's walkabout in the outback. And because she's out back, I do want to say I hope she's clarified the outback. Well, I don't know if she's actually at the outback at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Because I think she's busy packing.
Oh, yes, for the move.
For the move, the big move.
That's exciting.
But she did say she's at work. So she must be in the outback. Right next to the...
I hope that map of Australia's been made right.
Yeah, that map needs to be corrected. Cairns is not in the middle of the map. Seriously. All right. Okay, enough about that one. So, yes, the Carnival Pride out of Tampa. That's going to be a really, really nice cruise. Going to the West Caribbean.
Nice.
Yeah, Matt's got the feeling about that side. He always likes that side. But yes, thank you to Lance for the birthday wishes. Thank Boomer as well, because Boomer's made his fair share of statement. Yes, busy drinking coffee here. What else is everybody else drinking? I know that SCT are winding down. And what'll happen is Christmas comes up in 15 days.
We'll be over Christmas by the time everyone else has their Christmas.
That's correct. We'll tell you when it happens. We'll tell you exactly what trip Santa is taking. We know that he's flying with a new aircraft. Don't know what it is, but we know that he's flying in with a new aircraft, and he'll be in the US taking care of you guys.
Oh, he's flying in an aircraft.
I believe he is.
What's happened to his sleigh?
He upgraded the sleigh.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I'll tell you why. Because this character came in and stole it from him.
Well, Solex.
Are mosquitoes larger in Australia or Africa? Definitely Africa.
Well, you've been to both continents.
Exactly. John is saying that it was a dangerous ride into work, but finally made it.
Wow, good on you.
How do you think the deer and the turtle felt? Meg is drinking Holiday Cheer, a beer from China. That's nice. Bernay is having water for now. Come on, you are chatting about cruises, just messing. Yep, okay, you're right. I am chatting about cruises. You got to come on one. Jonesy, have you seen my latest short? It's the view out of the front window of the regatta at 6 a.m.
Oh, we'll have to look at that.
Mate, I haven't seen your review this morning. What happened was this morning I fell out of bed, came down and got onto a YouTube chat with about 8 other channels. 4 of them were from the UK, 2 from the US, and us 2 Aussies. So that was it. It was fun. We will be checking out your view shortly after the stream.
Well, as soon as we're finished, we'll have a look at the regatta docking.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. And seriously, anytime you watch a ship coming into a port, it's got to be the most amazing thing. Yeah,
Yep.
we go to bed watching the cruise ships go into Miami.
Mm.
No, Rob, there were no Canadians. We wanted decent discussion, other than, of course, V and Michael Ann. We wanted decent discussion. Sorry. So, the consensus is that,
Yes.
and I don't know whether everybody out there agrees, but the consensus is that the food on the carnival has really taken a bit of a nosedive. Unless you are going into the paid restaurants. Oh, it's a pleasure, Michael Ann. It's a pleasure. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to be honest and say that I was not overly impressed with the food on the horizon, to be honest. That's all I can say. We have only cruised previously Princess, and I have to say, certainly in terms of the buffet, the Princess wins buffet, hands down, particularly the breakfast buffet. But, yeah.
At the end of the day, folks, we're on a cruise, so that's going to be awesome. But if you can, go ahead and on the first night, go ahead to, say, the steakhouse restaurant.
Yeah.
Get your freebie bottle of wine. The steakhouse restaurant is awesome.
That was awesome.
And if
the chef's table was awesome.
It was. It was. So I know that. Well, our next cruise is going to be on a Princess, and so we're looking forward to that one. Even though it is a shorty, it's a 3-day, which is unusual. But it will be exciting. Arthur is doing Adelaide to New Zealand, which is 19 days.
And we've got people we know getting on to the Grand in February, just before we get on.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. People we know from Melbourne that I saw last Saturday.
Oh, yeah. Are they getting off the same time as we?
No, no, but they'll be certainly before February, us, so they'll give us a very, very honest appraisal of.
Yep. No, that'll be good.
Because they've done several cruises on different lines. But so, yeah. But I've heard good things at the moment. Coming out of the
actually,
Grand.
No, it's not.
No, it was actually. No, it wasn't per person.
It wasn't?
No, because I didn't get a bottle, if you recall.
No, they filled our glasses.
Yes. But I didn't get a choice.
No,
but I didn't personally get a choice of a bottle. If you recall, there was a discussion around the table for one white and a red and one red. I think it might have been per couple, possibly.
Yes.
It was. I thought it should be per person, but it wasn't.
No, it was per couple, not per person. Per couple. But then they kept on pouring, which was great. You should have seen Dewey walk out. Well, he was all right. It was Ruffy that couldn't keep straight. Oh, boy. The names, the people, the characters. All right, folks, here's the point. If you're a creator, hashtag create. If you are a supporter, hashtag support. If you are a whatever you want to put in there, hashtag whatever you want to put in there. Let's have a look and see who's doing what, where, and how. Be nice to see you all. If you see a name there that you don't know, please go ahead, check that channel out. So Michigan Carol S is a supporter. Nice to have you on board.
Appreciate that.
Yep. It's
Jonesy's creator.
Yep, there we go. Jonesy's a creator. Guys, get onto Jonesy's channel, Radio Jonesy. You'll love it. And there he goes. He's also a drummer. Also amazing. Hang on now. This is going away quick. let me go back. Najuma is also hashtag supporter.
She certainly is.
Danny D is a supporter.
Lovely, appreciate that.
Michael Ann is a supporter. Hashtag good Canadian. Yes, she is a good Canadian. Well, she could almost be. Yeah, no, good Canadian. Rob, hashtag creator. Hashtag one channel only. Yeah.
Rightio.
All right, we believe you. Thousands wouldn't. Crystal, hashtag creator, hashtag supporter, hashtag great friend with big heart.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Cruise Vet is hashtag creator, hashtag supporter, hashtag magnet mafia. Whoa. He attracts magnets. Laurie is a hashtag supporter. Nice to see. Jonesy is a hashtag Tasmanian. Yeah.
Are you a bit of a devil?
Now, you know not to ask a strange man that question.
Why not?
Best is to ask his wife.
I don't know if he's strange.
His wife will tell you he's very strange.
Okay. I'll say that about my husband too.
Do I know him? Well done. Stream Elements is saying support the channel, purchasing our merch, the Down Under Cruises, hashtag the Down Under Cruises, my Shopify, and Zazzle.com store the Down Under Cruise. Yes, all purchases, all profits go back into Helping Hands for cruising, so please go ahead.
And there's also a Helping Hands shop as well, where you can
Yes.
pick up a bit of merch there, T-shirt, shot glass, a few things, and that all helps too, Helping Hands.
Jonesy's saying
he's a bit of a devil.
Oh, he is a devil.
Hello,
Danny is also having a giggle at that one, so that's good. Yeah. All right. So, folks, we're coming up close to the hour. We want to wish you all a great weekend. We want to just let you know that on Wednesday at 8 p.m. Melbourne time, we'll be doing our standard show, which is...
You will be. It's your solo time. It's your solo time.
My solo time.
Oh.
So I'll be running my show on Wednesday at 8 p.m. Melbourne time, which is Sparrowfight for those of you across the pond. Across the pond. For those across the ditch, it'll be 10 p.m. We would like to see you there. Next week, Friday night at 10 p.m., which equals 2 p.m. Saturday afternoon next week. We're coming in closer to Christmas, so we will do our Christmas special happening on that day. Other than that,
it'll be Christmas Eve, won't it?
It will be.
And we are a lot of things going on.
Lots of things going on. All right, folks.
It's exciting. Have a great weekend.
Have a great weekend.
Have a beautiful
everyone.
weekend. Have
we
a good
wish
night.
you all safe
good day.
time. Have a good time. And
thanks for joining
us.
us.
We shall catch you around the traps and have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.